Whoo, what up, gang? What up, squad? It's your boy, AreYouTherious, the realest, the coolest, the trillest, young king. Only two popular as we speak. Welcome back for another lit banger, bro. As y'all, if y'all, any of my older subscribers or older viewers, y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might see a little something different, you know what I'm saying? I finally got my little dentures or whatever for my teeth. I'm somewhat happy. I wish they was real. Like, I wish it was like real deal, teeth assist or whatever. But I gotta get what I can get for right now, man. That's why I need y'all to, blow my shit, blow my spot up. You know what I'm saying? So I can get the real money and start really, taking good care of myself. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what y'all think? Can y'all tell the difference? I mean, obviously the lower ones are a little, crooked, whatever. But as far as look wise, I want it to look as even as possible. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, enough of that, bro. I wanted to react to this because I felt very strongly about this. Now, I don't know if y'all know that Cam Newton did a interview with this woman called Dr. Bryant, and she did an interview with Nick Cannon too, and they were talking about relationships and everything like that, right? Anything under the sun, under the relationships. So I watched the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I watched the whole thing, but the thing that stuck out to me most was when they was talking about Cam Newton being a high valued man and like broken families and all this other good stuff, right? Because she made valuable points that this nigga Cam Newton wasn't trying to hear, right? Now, I understand where he's coming from, right? Because she didn't know that he was raising his boys, right? Like, I guess he had sole custody of his boys, which is great. But what she was saying was, she was like, yo, hey, hush. She was saying that, I understand that you raising your kids, but the mom is not in the house. Like, it's a broken home if the mom and dad both ain't in the house. You know what I'm saying? And as young black people, and not just black people, young people in general, we find ourselves having babies and doing all this other stuff without the commitment part. And without knowing it, right, not purposely doing it, right, because we're not really understanding the true dynamic of the whole situation, we build in broken families and broken homes and stuff. And, and just because the kid is from a broken home don't mean the kid got to be broken. Because I know people that was raised up with both parents and had all the love in the world, but then end up on drugs or end up killing people or doing all, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then I know people that raised in a one-parent home that, became the president or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to react to it and kind of dive into it. You know what I'm saying? This might be a little longer of a video. I'm not going to react to the whole thing. I just want to react to that certain topic. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to voice y'all opinion, y'all can too. But the reason why I feel so strongly about it because I'm in the same boat. I got two baby mamas. Not with either of them. I'm living with one right now, but obviously that's not, one day we going, and then that's just gonna be that, but as of right now, that's gonna stop. I will not have no more kids, without being, obligated to that person. You know what I'm saying? Marriage, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to keep doing that. That's not fair for the kids. It's not fair for the, the woman, and it's not fair for me. So. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it and see what they got to say, man. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers you want me to react to, and let's go ahead and jump into it, man.
Heck yeah.
So, I'm not married.
Your nose is dirty. Go clean it.
Right? I have beautiful.
And he take pride in his kids. I see him like he love his kids. He takes pride in his kids. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about wanting more kids and ain't talking about commitment. Like I ain't like, bro. I'm 31. He older than me, and I'm not even on that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when are you gonna give your kids a family? Just because you there, yes, y'all family, but you know what a family is. A family is a mom, dad, and the kids. That's a family, a real family. And kids deserve that, just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So for the fact that he feel he could just start spreading his loins and doing whatever, and just making babies and having the mom with him or whatever the case may be. That's not fair to the kid, bro.
Children.
How many?
8.
I thought I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
8 kids is crazy. Hold on, let me make sure. It's hard for me to talk with this shit in my mouth. I'm trying to get adjusted, bro. 8 kids is crazy. I mean, I got 6 myself, you know, and I mean, I'm 2 more away. I almost had 2 more kids. That's a long story, but it's crazy. So I totally like probably would stop right there. But like he a millionaire, so he can do it. But like I said, it's bigger than just the money. You want to be there physically. Like Nick Cannon, he got like 10 baby mamas. How can you be in multiple places at once? You can't. You one human. So one of them kids gonna go to sleep without you that night. They gonna wake up without you that day. They gonna go to school without kissing you goodbye that day. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, once again, it's not fair to the kid. But I ain't gonna keep talking. We're gonna listen to this stuff.
Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent
I
of this
just want
saying? Or
God
by
to
your
bring
wife?
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am.
The last of my pause. Well, maybe. And she was getting in that nigga. She was digging so much into that nigga, bro. He was speechless. He couldn't say. You could tell he was angry. I ain't gonna say he was angry. He was upset. But he held his composure. I give him that.
Him though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the baby.
Bro, she 41 years old, bro, and bad as hell. That's crazy.
Kids, period. But you are proactively.
To hear this perfectly popping fizz described as crispy
Yes,
sounds
bro.
just about perfect.
Choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far.
Facts.
But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair.
It is, and that's why I hate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is. But you live and you learn. All you can do is change your behavior, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can talk.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's
Well,
selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health wise, and community wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men with what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife And then you have all these other houses that are homeless. But you over here, at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will. You'll get whatever you want.
I hope the young niggas listen to this, bro. The niggas that, or any nigga that don't got no kids or whatever. Yeah, please take heed.
You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish.
Bro, the way this nigga tapping his hands right now, that nigga is going through right now.
I'm done. You can go for it.
Okay, say less. All right, so what identifies as a broken home?
A house that don't have the mom, the dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what she's about to explain.
What you have going on with these, whoever you're not in the house with, is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended
So
means,
blended means broken.
yeah.
Okay. So
I didn't know that.
the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
So he kept trying to like be smart and but that was a answer. She said the lowest is 26 and the highest is any nigga that don't got kids. Now she probably could have said 80, right? Cause you could be 70 with no kids. Like I don't think she would want to date a 70-year-old. So technically she could have said that, but yeah, I don't know. I see what Cam's trying to say, and I see what she's trying to say.
As high as
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just.
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your
he's a candidate.
non-negotiable is a person who does not have children.
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it. Yes,
So you cannot date a person. You cannot be with a
I
person.
can, but I'm choosing not to.
So
I can be with
like-
anyone, but I'm
like
choosing not to.
You're.
I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
You're
I
like
can,
jumping in,
I
jumping out. It's either.
can. No, it's not. I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely well equipped to do so.
Okay.
So I'm not going to allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well equipped to date anybody.
Yes.
My preference,
Yes.
because there's nothing wrong with a lot of men who have kids. So I don't want to put that narrative out there.
Yes.
My personal preference is I would not choose to date a man with kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're dating a man with kids.
Black culture feeds fashion, but fashion doesn't always feed us.
So what he about to do a like a what if, right? You shouldn't do what ifs. So she's telling you exactly what she wants, what she's looking for. He's just trying to play devil's advocate, I guess.
Just a scenario.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yes.
You're dating a man with
scenario.
kids.
Yes.
So you've identified that that's a broken home from the jump. With your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man who is creating who he is. Because we could teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point. But yes.
But my point.
My answer is I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man.
Bro, you see what I'm saying, bro? This nigga is trying to like outsmart her, but he can't. She been doing this for 17 years. She already knows the play. He playing defense. She been on offense. She been on offense this whole like sit down. This nigga is crazy.
I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I will take
No, not multiple. I'm
well,
talking
a kid. It doesn't
so
matter.
you're
I don't
not
wanna-
going to date a man with children.
No, but let
At
me clear this
all.
up because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I'm
I
saying.
heard you.
Doc.
Let me answer it. Hold on.
Oh my God.
We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has.
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Cam, she said that already though, my boy. Like, you trying to outsmart her, but you can't because she been doing this shit for years. When you was throwing the football, she was in the field too, B. So there was not much you can say to try to, like, you know what I'm saying? She been said that. She said, I'm not dating no nigga with no kids. That's it. That's what she said.
And
But do you understand, just off of the statistics,
here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it because I hear it all the time. And
what?
say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm.
He about to say most niggas your age got kids already, which is true. Most niggas in their early 20s got kids. Yes. It's not all. It's just a good amount.
I'm going to either.
Based on
agree
statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
at your age.
But that's why I said early on, Cam, when you said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for, a woman
her
who has
skin,
certain
though, bro.
qualifications or
That's
criterions like no kids,
Yeah.
that would be, I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger. So
Quick question, y'all. If y'all made it this far, would you have a kid with a 41-year-old? Uh, 41. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, this woman is a doctor or whatever. She's 41 and looking for love or whatever, and she wants to have kids. Yeah, I mean it's not impossible, but like as a young nigga, I wouldn't want no kid with no 41-year-old. Like I don't know.
successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience. Or you get you an older man who has kids, and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have
That
kids,
part,
okay?
that part,
But then you
that
don't
part.
have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say,
I'm gonna ask you this: what if his kids is grown? Like you 41. When I'm 41, my most of my kids gonna be like 17, 18. So they're gonna pretty much be grown. You know what I'm saying? So like, what if his kids is grown? Then what?
and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad, you want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system. For me, I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool with that, and we'll have a good time in the meantime. Then I know that you have kids. It's against something I never wanted as a child, and now if you have young kids, I'm going to be very involved because I'm a loving woman. I'm never going to take
But you're giving a scenario that you're saying.
yeah, that
you're
wouldn't
not-
do.
that- yeah.
Right, and those are the reasons why I wouldn't do them.
For sure.
Because I'm
You gave her a scenario that she wouldn't do too. So she just on the same level as you.
going to be involved, right? I'm never going to be a woman who's not.
But I must defend this situation. I have 8 children. And
8 beautiful babies.
I will not, no baby mother of mine could ever say that she's a single mother.
Okay, they won't say that they're a single mother, right? First of all, he said towards after she started digging into this nigga, that's when he said that he has custody of his kids, right? So why he say this right now that my baby mamas wouldn't say that they're single mothers? He's insinuating that they have sole custody of the kid, and he gets them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Cannon's situation. That's what I got from him saying my baby mothers wouldn't say that they're single moms, right? Because in my eyes, he's speaking about financial. Okay, obviously, he probably go see him. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even know his situation. I don't know if all 8 of his kids live in the same city, the same state. I don't know. But if they're not under the same roof, one of your kids is going to sleep without telling you good night physically. One of your kids is not going to be able to wake up to you in the morning. One of your kids is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she's trying to say. And this nigga is trying to fight it, but you can't fight the truth, bro. Like, my nigga, I'm in this, like, I feel you, bro. I get it. But she's just laying down the truth, bro. And you got to just accept that shit. Towards the end, I think he started accepting it.
Because single mother insinuates that she has no help. So for me in my situation,
No help. There's multiple ways you can't help. Like, either, oh, I'm not helping financial, or I'm not helping, like you said, take the kids to school, picking them up, or bathing them, or cook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's multiple things. It's not just one thing.
life be lifing. That's a common.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
And my situation is a product of life happening. So,
And none of us are exempt from it.
of course.
Right,
So we
right.
have preferences.
100%.
We have things that we could say, okay, I would love to do this.
Right.
I'm raised in a church. So my father would always direct us to say, hey, be this, be that, be that, be this.
Right.
But I can also tell my father this, your reality is not my reality.
100%.
You walking into 7-Eleven is different than your son walking into 7-Eleven.
I'm sorry.
Makes sense to you. So I can agree with you, and we can agree to disagree, that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given.
No, because you've been known what you was doing. And I'm sure your youngest got to be between 0 and 5. You know what I'm saying? So, and as a man, when you land with a woman, you know what you're doing, bro. You know what you're doing. Come on, my nigga. We all had SCX ed in middle school. You know what I'm saying? We all know what it takes to make a baby, bro. You knew what the fuck you was doing. You talking about I'm making milk with apples, you know? And I'm like, nigga, no. You know what the fuck you're doing. You're milking this fucking cow. You're jerking off the cow and milk is coming out. That's exactly what's happening. Literally. You know? And you enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody throws your situation in your face and you're not liking it, now you're trying to like, oh, well, I'm making the best out of a bad situation. Nigga, you shouldn't have never been in that situation in the first place. Like, as a nigga, a high caliber nigga like himself, right? I mean, I'm a high caliber nigga too. Not as high as that nigga, but, you know, he a high caliber nigga. You should not be trying to spread your shit everywhere, bro. Luckily, he got cool baby mamas. Because most women, if you're not giving them millions, they on your neck. They want to come for everything. He gonna run into that one ghetto ass chick that ain't got nothing, never had nothing, you know, talking about, mama, we made it. Took that pregnancy test, it's positive. Mama, we made it. I'm about to drain this, you know what I'm saying? So, like, he ain't ran into that yet. Praying that don't happen, I don't wish that on nobody. But find that one that's gonna drain your pockets for everything. And you'll see, nigga, if you got that same energy.
And am given. So, hands-on father? Absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children. And it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication,
Right.
real orders of operations. And I think that's key because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I'm asked questions of, is the expectations unrealistic?
Right.
Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women around the world. Not in Africa. I haven't been in Africa, right? But at the same time, I've been able to make the best of my situation. And I can't say that that situation ever resulted into a broken home.
Got it. So this is my thing. You can
she
label
go.
it whatever your her ego needs it to be labeled. So that
Let's listen to that again. Listen to what mama just said. Hold on.
I can't say that situation ever resulted into a broken home.
Got it. So this is my thing. You can label it whatever your hurt ego needs it to be labeled so that
Her?
you feel good about your choices. But at the end of the day, a
exactly what you're
family
doing.
consists of a dynamic. And that dynamic consists of two parents and a child. And when you start to create that multiple times, that's called a blended family. And when there's somebody missing from the home, but they are the school daddy, meaning I picked them up or dropped them off to school, or they are the sports mother or father, I come to the games, but they're not the, I wake up and go to sleep with my kids. That household now is broken by the, by the family dynamic.
not
Hold on, that doesn't mean, that does not mean,
You're
Cam.
not describing me.
That does not mean, Cam.
God damn it, bro. What is going on? These goddamn bugs. Anyway, the nigga is he's getting personal. I mean, he was already getting personal because he was talking about himself. But I guess she's talking about him. Yeah, never mind. I'm about to shit on myself.
That you are not a dynamic father. That does not mean that you don't have a great relationship with him. I'm talking about the political construct of a family.
Societal construct, political construct.
If you want to, that's what I'm saying. If you want to call it that, that's fine. But listen,
those things that you
whatever we label
express,
it doesn't change
I
our
do
decisions,
that,
though.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what you don't understand.
So all of your baby mamas live in one house.
No, they do
Okay.
not. But my children stay with me.
So then it's still a broken
That's what I'm
household. The
trying to tell
mothers
you.
aren't in your home, so it doesn't make a difference.
But that's making the best of.
Listen to that again. I hate kind of. Hold on. Okay. Because he said the mothers aren't in the home. Because he said that he pretty much raising his.
If
You're
you want to
saying
call it that,
things-
that's fine. Listen,
Those things that you
whatever we label
express,
it doesn't change
I
our
do
decisions,
that,
though.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what you don't understand.
So all of your baby mamas live in one house.
No, they do
Okay.
not. But my children stay with me.
So
Don't they end up going to their mommy house eventually? Or do the mama come spend the night at your house? That's not true. Because you got a woman. I know your woman not finna have your baby mama spending the night at the house. What the hell?
so then it's still a broken
That's what I'm
household. The
trying to
mothers
tell you.
aren't in your home. So it doesn't make a
But that's
difference.
making the best of the situation.
Right. And listen, and let me say this. That part
Oh my gosh.
I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
That part I admire in you.
Okay.
That part I think is amazing.
Right.
Cam, look at me. That part I say thank you
He about to
for
cry.
being a man who's vertical, who stood up and dealt with his decisions, whether it was decisions you liked or you didn't, or you planned or you didn't, and you did what you had to do. That's called a man, baby. So thank you for being a man
Yes, ma'am.
and doing your thing. Seriously. With the best that you have. I think that's amazing.
Right.
And I say this, follow up, not to negate everything I just said, because I truly believe that and feel that. And I love that you did that. You didn't leave them fatherless. My father didn't leave me fatherless. It changed my life because he didn't leave me fatherless. I used to sit with him randomly and say, Daddy, thank you. For what? For not making me a fatherless little girl. Because I ain't out here desperate. And I got a daddy I can come home and nest in. I got a daddy I can come home who's a gangster, a street dude. I can make a phone call and you
When it's
there.
done.
And you there. So I ain't looking for no street, excuse my language, nigga, to save me.
Preach.
I got my savior. I'm good. And the street dude to save me may crucify me. I'm good. Daddy ain't gonna crucify me. See, there's a difference. So with you, I'm saying thank you, because my father has 6 of us by 5 different women, but he was a father. And so when you say, Doc, but I'm a daddy, don't negate that. I hear you more than you believe me hear you, because I had a daddy who was a father. And he wasn't in the house with all of us. But from a woman who was a little girl who had the best daddy I've seen a girl have straight up to this day. Am I saying you ain't? But that's my daddy. I wasn't in the house with him. So the things that whoever he was in the house with, that environment is different from me coming over and seeing it. Now, for your babies, they all live with you. Their environment is different from when they go with mommy and mommy has whoever's in that house. So the roles have just switched, but it still makes not the kids. Hear me out. It still makes the household dynamic is a blended, broken household. It doesn't mean that your babies have to grow up broken. This is what I want to be clear on. It doesn't mean that you as a father can change their life. Listen, I beat the odds of being a baby mama because I had a daddy that wasn't in the house, but he was in my life, he was in my ear, he was in my ass about decisions. So this is why I'm saying the household, baby, is still broken, but it doesn't mean your kids have to be. But it's about coming into awareness of what really
is.
And like my father knew, he had blended families, broken homes. But he tried to overcompensate, and he did in every way he could by being a daddy. So that's all I'm saying is we can label it what we want, but the reality is this is what a blended family looks like, unless you're telling me it's polyamorous, and you're not. This is what a broken household looks like. Now, let me go further. Do broken households make for good people? You damn right. I'm not a statistic. I ain't perfect. I work through my stuff. I come from the inner city, the hood. I'm a product of teenage parents, a dope dealer and an addict who is now sober and killing it. My mama's a VP of my company, runs everything, got her own business.
Ex-drug addict.
And I'm a doctor.
Addict, yep.
So people like me come from situations like that. So I'm always advocate for it, but I'm always keep it real about what it is. Because in order for us to take it and heal it and do something with it, we got to call a damn duck a duck, so we know where to put it, what to feed it, how to do it, and what it needs. We can't be in this society as black people and want to give things different words so that it makes us feel better about our decision. The decision is made. It is a broken home. It is a blended family. And now what are we going to do with these beautiful babies? So that your son, you got boys? I'm guessing out of 8, you got to have some boys. So that your boys make different and better decisions than daddy did. Not that you didn't do the best of what you had, but so your boys can say, Daddy, I admire you, but I did it different. Daddy, thank you for not letting me be fatherless, but I did it different. Your daughter can say, Daddy, I only married him and got all 5 kids with just one because 2 things, you was in my life, and because I didn't have to choose from despair. And because I love you, but I didn't want to have 3 or 4 or 5 kids by multiple men. So I chose different than you. But watch this. But he has these similarities about you that I love. He's loving. He won't leave me hanging. He's stable. He got my back. Because that's what I love about you. But your choices is what I didn't choose in this man. And that's okay. I don't choose my father in men who have the multiple kids, but I choose my daddy and men who are solid, and who got my back, and who love me unconditionally, and who dote on me, and still treat me like his baby at 41. That's all I'm saying.
That nigga is done listening.
So you doing a hell of a job, thank you.
He been done listening.
But the situation is what it is. It's the reality of it.
He been done listening.
I can talk.
Yes.
Okay. Whew. Now, we gonna press the space bar with that real quick. And we have to get to our game.
Watch this.
We have a game?
Watch this.
You don't play games.
I do.
Watch this.
I
okay.
love games. I was excited.
I'm pretty sure 26 don't come with a lot of games. But needless to say,
bro, did y'all hear that? That nigga said, I'm pretty sure 26 don't come with a lot of games. He talking shit. He mad. He's mad, bro. Because the reason why he said 26 come with a lot of games, you young. Niggas be young and playing games and doing whatever. So he throwing shade. That was shade thrown. That was major shade thrown at her, bro. Listen to this shit again. Hold up.
I can talk.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen.
Whew. Now, we gonna press the space bar with that real quick, and we have to get to our game.
We have a game?
You don't play games.
She smiled and was like, we got a game? Like, you could tell she was happy. This nigga is upset. She done hit some strings on that nigga. She did. Look how I've never seen Cam fluster except a few times when he fought all them little kids. When he in that Super Bowl, and then when he fought that grown ass man. That's the only 3 times I've seen this nigga get flustered. And then with her.
I do.
Okay.
I love games. I'm excited. I was excited.
I'm pretty sure 26 don't come with a lot of games. But needless.
That nigga is wild, bro. I thought I told you Mariah could help you too. Here. Anyway, that's all I wanted. I'm not gonna react to the whole thing. I just wanted to speak on that, man. Like I said, because For one, Cam Newton shouldn't care what nobody thinks. I understand she's a doctor and she knows about family this and that, relationship that. That's fine. You do what you do what's best for you. At the end of the day, you raising your kids. How they turn out is on you. How you live your life is on you. When you die, you gotta answer for your own shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So for him, he shouldn't have never took it. No way. He could have been like, "Hey, if that's what you say." We don't even know. His kids could be flourishing in that situation. But I understand what she's saying. She's saying you making these kids and they spread out. How can you be in multiple places at once? You can't. You know what I'm saying? And a man that's pretty much in that same position, I totally get it, bro. I totally get it. That's why any real nigga understood what she was saying. I seen a nigga post and was like, man, I did that same shit unknowingly, but I won't do it again. Pretty much same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tell all my young niggas this shit now. If you ain't willing to put a ring on it, don't have no baby, bro. And this is just from experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna end well, bro. You gonna end up fucked up. It always happens. It's life. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do get married, at least you tried. You did what you're supposed to do, and it didn't work out. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But for what she was trying to say, and she's totally on point, bro. Just because your kids are in a broken situation, that don't mean they gotta be broken human beings when they get older. That's why you supposed to teach them right from wrong. I want my kids to be better than me. I want them to get married and have kids. I don't want my daughters to be baby mamas. Just like hush. I don't want my daughters to be baby mamas, and I don't want my sons being baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be wives. I want them to be husbands. If all my kids, praying to God, get married and have kids, and they talk shit and be like, oh, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do it, I'm not going to have nothing to say. I'm going to be like, shit, you did it. Congratulations. You want a fucking cookie? You know what I'm saying? You did what I taught you to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, some situations you got to lead by words instead of example. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually change behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, not doing the same old shit. Like, oh, I know I've messed up with your moms. I won't do it again. So the next whatever, you actually commit and do it the proper way, through the proper channels. You know what I'm saying? So I totally understand what she was saying, bro. And for Cam, like I said, bro, you a millionaire, bro. Ain't really much she could say to you that's gonna really fuck up your shit. Like, you know what you got going on. It's working out for you. That's great. But I just wish that he would have, instead of trying to be so, what's that word when you try to push back? Just open up and hear what she's trying to say. You 35, you're not old, you're not done. You can still get married and have more kids. He said he wants more. You can still get married to somebody that don't got no kids and have more kids and have 3, 4, and boom, you good. But when it comes to marriage, this nigga's like, oh hell no. Like, his baby mama, the baby mama that he got the most kids with, they broke up because she wanted to get married, and he was like, nah, hell no. He said it was cool and fun before she brought up marriage. It was just straight, just whatever. But when she brought up marriage, he was like, time to go. I'm like, bro, that means you really wasn't in love, bro. Because if you was, you could at least thought about it. The nigga didn't even think about it. He, like, like I said, you live and you learn, bro. He was young back then. So I totally understand, you know what I'm saying? Everybody grow at their own pace or whatever, you know what I mean? But if y'all want me to look more into this type of stuff, I will, man. Like I said, she had a whole little interview with Nick Cannon. She dug into that nigga too. You know what I'm saying? She dug into Nick, had Nick getting a little flustered. And she talked more about different things on here. So, yeah. Holla at your boy. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers. Paul, y'all don't mind his nose, bro. He look crazy. Let me back up a little bit so you want me seeing this. Why you throwing up gang signs? Good job. See you later. What's that? Gang. Gang. Alright. Nah, I ain't playing with y'all niggas. I'm about to hit 40 minutes. we gonna sit this out for 25 seconds. How you doing? On the scale of 1 to 10, how y'all feel about the new grill? Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm happy, but I'm still sad that it ain't a permanent fix. But you know, one day. All right, guys, we go.